Hi, so this is Karin and Koen. They're from the Netherlands and they're travelers and specifically overlanders. Overlanding is a slow type of travel. They travel in that truck and they have been doing this for the past 19 years. We caught them here in Uzbekistan a couple weeks ago and now Michael, tourismologist, will ask a couple questions.
Karin and Koen, you have one very important expertise. I don't know anybody else who can answer my question. Tell me first, how many borders did you cross within the last couple of years here in Central Asia? Because you were in different countries and not one time.
I don't know, between 10 and 15 maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
Crossing back and forth between, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, like that.
So we can say you are experienced cross borders, yeah? Because
Yeah, sure.
not many people crossed so many times. So what can you advise for border control and for border control services and for those authorities responsible for cross-border, because everybody is trying to make it as smooth as possible, but still we don't see many people like you are, visiting us here in Central Asia.
Free tea.
Okay.
We get free tea sometimes.
Yeah.
Good advice.
we
Good
do.
advice. And free toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, get toilets everywhere. I'm not sure. I think most
Borders
borders
take
crossings
time.
have.
Take time, and
Take
you
time.
need patience.
Patience.
But that's everywhere in the world. So
Yeah.
you ask, you raise your finger and say, "Please, I need help." The people are very polite in Central Asia. They will try to help you. Just follow orders or advice. Park there, go there, get your stamp here. Nobody's shouting at you or whatever.
Even if there is a big queue on the border.
No, just be patient, and they'll show you what to do. In some
Sometimes
cases,
they let you go ahead.
as they
of
see
the
a
local
foreign
people.
license plate, then they'll be very accommodating and say, "Oh, please, you're a foreigner and welcome to our country." So, and we do take up that opportunity if there's a very long line.
So
If it's awkward.
I think between 1 and 2 hours for border crossing.
Okay, for any
Which
border,
is-
yes, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan,
But also
Kyrgyzstan.
elsewhere in the world, it just takes time, because when you travel normally not with your own motorized vehicle, you only have visa, you only have immigration. And so when you are an overlander, an independent traveler with your vehicle, you have two things. You have your visa that needs to be, your immigration,
passport.
your passport,
passport.
stamped at the immigration, and then the owner of the vehicle, Koen in our case, has to go to the customs to get the car papers. So that's why and generally that takes a bit more time, because it's just a bit more paperwork. So this is a big difference with people
manual.
who don't have a car. They only go to immigration, and so that's why I calculate 2 hours. For a border
Okay,
crossing.
so I see.
Both sides, huh?
In
So
personal,
exit, in entry.
Maybe longer.
in personal level, no problem. Yes, now it's. I'm lucky to hear it. Yeah, because before it was much harder to cross these borders. But tell me. So are there any kind of in confusing things that you see, that you witness traveling by car in this and long traveling by car in this region?
I think for now, Kazakhstan is very well organized. No, you get 1 month for your car and 1 month for your visa. Kyrgyzstan, we get this is not true. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, we can stay 1 year with the car because it's part of the Russian Federation, Customs Federation.
Union.
But Tajikistan is a little bit problematic. First, you have to get e-visa.
Okay.
And so then you can stay 6 weeks on your visa, but with your car you can stay only 2 weeks, and you have to get an extension in Khorog. In Dushanbe they give a lot of problems, they don't want to help you, so you really need to be on the Pamir Highway. And the one thing you want in Tajikistan is freedom, wild camp, spend a lot of time in places, and everybody is on the watch, because in 2 weeks you have to be in Khorog.
And
This
not,
is the
and not earlier. If you're there just 5 days after you cross the border and you want to get more leniency on the time for your vehicle, they won't give it to you. They say come back in 10 days.
just before it expires.
So that is a
That is one that can be really changed, I think.
Yeah,
Or-
this is in Tajikistan and
Only
in
Tajikistan.
Uzbekistan. Any other any other
No, because Uzbekistan
registration,
you get,
I
one
think.
month.
Yeah, the
Registration
registration.
is a-
Yes,
issue, yeah?
registration is
After
a bit of a problem.
the last couple of years, it has been more lenient.
Yeah.
We have only had, I don't know how many borders exited we had, and
I
only
had one
once.
check,
Once
yeah.
they checked the papers.
The registration slip for the
slips.
hotel.
And-
But the problem is that a lot of people like us, we camp, we sleep in our car. So most of us don't want to go to hotels at all.
You don't need?
And, no, and so some of us go because you need maybe a registration slip, and so it's a bit creative bookkeeping, hope that they won't ask and make. And I think it's getting better compared to like 4 or 5 years ago with the previous president. It was really a problem. So it is changing, but it's slow change. Yeah.
So okay.
But
so
this is a big difference from normal tourists because they always will stay in hotels.
stay in hotels.
yeah.
No, they even don't feel this this
no,
problem.
no,
Yeah,
exactly.
they get the registration
That's
automatically.
automatic. Yeah.
And what about roads, petrol station, gas station, any other?
We drive a diesel vehicle, and so I think
Is it easy to find
In
diesel
Uzbekistan
everywhere?
is a bit complicated.
it is also getting better.
Yeah.
I hear from other travelers that have been here 5 years ago or before, it was really difficult to get to find the diesel.
No, it's okay.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
think
if you
so.
recommend Central Asia for some other overlanders, what you would say, like 1 or 2 hints for
It's
them?
it's a perfect destination for overlanders. Well, for anybody, I think. But what we miss in the world nowadays, most roads get asphalted very quickly, and a lot of urbanization, a lot of cities, and like Kazakhstan, you still have thousands of miles of driving, sometimes asphalt, sometimes bad roads. You know, you can still have adventure with your car. So this most people want with overlanding.
If you want adventure vehicle and
Yeah, and like Tajikistan, of course, the Pamir Highway is a highlight for everybody. Pamir Highway is
I would
one
say
of
the
the...
Balkan.
Must go, yeah.
Yeah, okay, but
Yeah, if you really want adventure, skip the Pamir
no.
Highway. And,
That's too much.
and
Balkan
dive in the
Valley,
Balkan.
yeah. Okay, and then, and well, what we like a lot about Central Asia is that you have the huge distances in Kazakhstan, and Tajikistan is also a huge difference, but it's all high altitude. It's more traditional, I think. And Uzbekistan, of course, culture. I
even
mean,
for overlanders.
Nothing beats Samarkand,
if you
Bukhara,
like that,
Khiva.
yeah.
Okay.
No, but-
The place to visit
If you don't
ancient
like
Silk Road
history.
history.
Yes, I think there's so much richness in the combination of these countries. And the one, of course, missing is Turkmenistan.
Turkmenistan, yeah.
But for now, it's only transit. It's complicated. But it would be a good one to be able to add to the
Yeah, and
list,
maybe
but-
when it's easier, you will come back to this region, yes, and cross another borders as well.
Well,
Yes.
for now, for us, for Europeans, I don't know how it is for all nationalities, because this can, of course, be very different visa-wise. For Americans, I have no idea how it is, but for Europeans, now it is very doable with the visas and the car paperwork.
It's way better than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was
Because we
nearly
wanted to
impossible.
come here 15 years ago and we didn't come because at the time it was still very complicated getting visa, give you itinerary, and now
Yeah.
we go to the border, get a stamp.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much, and good luck in your
Well,
in your
good luck
further
with the tourism.
yes roads.
Enjoy.
So
Yes,
and please come back. We're always
Yeah.
happy
Yeah,
to see
we will.
we will.
and exchange.
We will meet again.
And learn this world and discover this world together.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Хорошо. До
Bye-bye.
свидания.